All right, good late afternoon. This is Peter Lambert, aka Coach Big Pete of DeepDishFootball.com and the We Need Report. Make sure you follow on Facebook and Twitter, Deep Dish Football and Coach Big Pete. My email is CoachBigPeteFP@gmail.com. If you have any questions, that is CoachBigPeteFP@gmail.com. Going into the class of 2021 and 2022 recruits for this video is. Remember, this is the 2019 version. 2 years for 2021, 3 years for 2022. Please understand, time happens, passions change, kids will quit the game. Please understand that. Make sure I have your information. Fill out the Deep Dish Football Recruiting Questionnaire, as I'll have the questionnaire labeled on the bottom, and also there'll be a link in the article as well. This is also made for an article on deepdishfootball.com. Be sure to check that out as well. If you like my work, feel free to leave a tip/donation via PayPal or via Patreon, as it'll be on link in the bottom of the video. Please subscribe to Coach Big Pete Deep Dish Football on YouTube. Also, quick reminder, free, F-R-E-E, free recruiting seminar at the Westmont Library. You must RSVP. If you are interested, please send me an email at coachbigpetefp@gmail.com. So let's get started. I will go from 2021 to 2022. And 2021, as we all know, it's the big year of the quarterback for 2021 in the state of Illinois. So let's get started. We got the Greek rifle, Afin Kalikamakis of Antioch. And I'm going to murder last names. I do apologize. I mispronounce last names. I know that gets some of the parents angry, but again, I do apologize. I just call Afin the Greek rifle, quarterback out of Antioch. What more can be said? The kid is very impressive, along with his brother, who's also a wide receiver. His first offer was from the University of Kansas. But both brothers are just tremendous players, top players in the state of Illinois. Afin is definitely a kid to keep an eye out for from Antioch. He's got Watson too as a wide receiver /DB. But again, very impressive. Very great, very good arm strength, as I call him, the Greek rifle. But good accuracy and good at ring defenses as well. J.J. McCarthy, quarterback, Nazareth Academy. He's leading with the quarterbacks for the class of 2021. J.J. McCarthy out of Nazareth, great athleticism, great tremendous upside. I think from where it was last year to this year, he has grown so much, and it's quite impressive. And he had a great season with Nazareth Academy, and he will continue. Great character kid, a very high character kid, definitely kid to keep an eye out for as well. And Afin too, high character kid as well, and Dino, his brother, as well. Dionysos Hogan, Peoria, athlete, definitely kid that you want to keep an eye out for, out of Peoria. He's going to be the next big Peoria thing. Keep an eye out for him. Justin Johnson, Edwardsville running back, another big running back from Edwardsville Tigers. Justin Johnson, very impressive, good athleticism, and bursts through the hole like it's nobody's business. Kyle Franklin, two-sport star out of IC, running back for the IC Knights. He's definitely a kid that will be very interesting. There's some remnants of people talking about, again, Jordan Rowell, Kyle Franklin, two good running backs coming from IC, and Kyle Franklin's the next one to step up. Ty Michael, quarterback of O'Fallon. He's definitely a kid that you want to keep a very good close eye on for this season to see his growth at quarterback. Dagan Miller Montini, he's gotten some offers. Offensive lineman, definitely a kid you're going to hear a bit more about. David Goff of New Trier, offensive tackle. He's the big offensive lineman that's going to be set up for 2021. A lot of talk about him. The kid is everything and even more, especially with his size and his athleticism. Alex Sweetland, Sacred Heart Griffin athlete, running back, wide receiver, DB. He will be a top player to look at as well from Sacred Heart Griffin. Sorry about that frog in the throat. Marquise Irving, Hillcrest athlete. Hillcrest again. They always have a good athlete every year, and Marquise Irving for class of 2021 is got it. Ezekiel Booz, he plays quarterback. He's also a bunch of different athletic spots out of St. Joseph and Westchester. He's definitely another 2021 guy that you want to keep an eye out for. Dante Reynolds of Kenwood, another athletic wide receiver. He can also play a little bit of DB. But Dante Reynolds is a kid, again, that you need to know. He'll make a name for himself later this year. He'll get some offers as well. Let's go down a little bit, shall we? Hopefully I didn't go by anyone. Brian Sandborn, linebacker, Lake Zurich. A hell of a player. One of the best linebackers in the state. Stevenson, I just passed his. Williams, he's an athlete. Definite kid you want to keep an eye out for as well. Tyler Macon, East St. Louis quarterback. Again, one of the top 2021 quarterbacks. He's a quarterback, very athletic, great arm, good at reading defenses. He is there with the Greek Rifle, J.J. McCarthy, and James Cooper. Jalen Reed, East St. Louis wide receiver. What do I say? East St. Louis wide receiver? What's there to be said? Ryan Keeler, Nazareth defensive end. He is an absolute monster. He's got some offers, and he will get more offers. Again, he could possibly be one of the best defensive ends in the state. A top 3 defensive end in the Midwest, top 5 defensive end in the Midwest. Tremendous upside for him. Trevin Jordan, Sterling, defensive end, tight end. Whatever he plays, he's going to be good. Tremendous athletic upside. Trevin Jordan, Sterling. Miles Muyong, a defensive back for Kenwood shutdown corner. You're definitely going to keep an eye out for this kid in the coming years. Aiden Ralph, De La Salle, huge athlete for De La Salle. Again, big name athlete. You'll hear about him more. Nick Walker, Wheaton Warrenville South offensive lineman. He's going to start getting some more offers in the next year. Definitely a kid you want to keep an eye out for as well. Dante Reynolds, athlete, Kenwood. Like I said, Kenwood. Then in Limeris, Glenbard West athlete, linebacker, tight end, can do it all. Definitely a kid you want to look at it as well. Dominique Bass, Phillips, defensive tackle. I like him at defensive tackle. The kid's from his freshman year, he made a name for himself like a Denver Warren. He's going to be the best defensive tackle in the That's my personal belief. I think he's going to be a national defensive tackle, top 5 defensive tackle as well. Keyshawn Jones, Centralia offensive lineman. Big, tall frame kid. Gets out there. Good handwork. Keyshawn Jones, Centralia offensive line. Keep an eye out for him. Devon Pierce of Phillips. What more can be said? Phillips. Definitely a kid you want to keep an eye out for. Amarius Witherspoon, running back for Solario Academy. Another kid is going to be a late merger on next winter. Keep an eye out for him. Alec Pelea of Bartlett. Very athletic on the defensive side of the ball as well. He's definitely a kid that's going to be another late riser. Ethan Hampton, another quarterback for the 2021 class, Aurora Christian. He's made a name for himself this season, and he's going to make a name for himself next season. And again, he's going to be another close kid to keep an eye out for when we talk about the 2021 quarterbacks. Again, so far right now, we got about 6 or 7 great quarterbacks. Lance Rees, Marshall, defensive end, tight end, 3-sport star, 6'6", I believe right now. I think he's 6'5". He's 6'5" right now. He is a very impressive, definitely a kid to keep an eye out for as well. Let's go down even more. Sorry about that. Sam Jackson, you got to know from Naperville Central, he's going to play quarterback, wide receiver, DB. The kid can do it all. Again, a multiple sport athlete, tremendous, I guess, in basketball. Real deal, high character kid. Again, he's probably the top athlete in the state of Illinois. You definitely need to keep an eye out for him. Sam Jackson, Naperville Central. I'm impressed with the kid, and I think he's handled himself great. He's already committed, and what more can you say? He committed to Minnesota, if I'm not mistaken. Carter Evans, Prairie Ridge. It's another Evans boy. Yep, Carter Evans, big star, tight end, athletic wide receiver, can do whatever he wants to. Again, Prairie Ridge, he is going to be a top player, top athlete in the state of Illinois. Sinone Usa Harper, running back, Carmel, had good season last season. Definitely a kid you want to keep an eye out for as well. Benjamin Moore, Solero Academy, a little bit on the short side, but definitely another quarterback to keep an eye out for. Kenneth Colton, East St. Louis, athlete, East St. Louis. That's all you got to say. Linebacker Liam Canaham of Loyola Academy. Very impressed with this kid, especially what he did with his freshman season. A little bit into his sophomore season. Keep an eye out for Liam Canaham. Kina Adulaga, Running back, Mount Carmel, one of the top running backs in the state of Illinois. Keep an eye out for Justin Walters, Bolingbrook athlete, another kid. Keep an eye out for Bolingbrook. He's got some offers. He's going to get more offers. Jalen Reed, East St. Louis running back, East St. Louis running back, East St. Louis, East St. Louis, East St. Louis. That's all you got to say. I'm very impressed with this kid, especially speed-wise too. Not that many speed backs coming out of Illinois in these coming years, and he's going to be one of them. Tristan Wright, defensive end, St. Rita. You want to keep an eye out for this kid. He can do it all. Still very, very raw, but very talented. Could be into the set of like a Riley Mills type of defensive end. But again, you're going to hear more, especially later into this year. He's probably going to get some big offers as well. Brad Walker, defensive tackle, Huntley. I really like this kid. Smart, high character kid. Can close off the gap like nobody's business. Brad Walker, definitely a kid to keep out for as well. Rondé Worrells, running back, Princeton, another top running back, also an all-purpose running back as well for Princeton. Joshua Kreutz, offensive lineman from Loyola Academy. Yes, that Joshua Kreutz. He is going to be a kid that you're going to hear about more and more later on this season. Quinton Knight, Marist, another kid, defensive end, tight end. Definitely got it you want to keep an eye out for as well. Reese Edwards, Grant Edwards' brother, linebacker, Sacred Heart Griffin, does it all, wrestler, again, low leverage type of guy, linebacker. That's all you need to know. Will Balby, Carbondale, athlete, linebacker, can do whatever he wants to do. He's going to be a big recruit. Keep an eye out for him. He almost could be a national recruit. Keep an eye out for him. Blaze Swellinger, Mather Day, offensive lineman, very impressive with this kid, especially his center to low gravity and lower leverage. Matthew Wirtz, linebacker, defensive line, brother of the other Wirtz. Definitely a kid that you want to keep an eye out for as well in this class of 2021. Cameron Jones, big, wide-bodied kid from Simeon, huge athlete. Whoever gets this kid, they're basically getting a hell of a kid, hell of a player, and whoever gets him, that's a great pickup for that school. And Cameron Jones, I cannot be any higher on. Cameron Jones, Tristan White, Lance Rees, Will Boldly, he from Carbondale, definitely kids you got to keep an eye out for. I'm also going to put a little bit into Benjamin Moore. He's small, but I think he can get the job done at quarterback. That's just my personal feelings. All right, let's go down a little bit more. Okay, here we go. Tommy Rittenhouse, St. Francis quarterback, small quarterback. He's going to probably grow a little bit more, but St. Francis, they have a tremendous offense now. Coach McMillan's working his magic. Coach Stevenson part of that program as well. But Tommy Rittenhouse, St. Francis quarterback, keep an eye out for the kid. Ian Wagner O'Fallon, he's got an offer, special teams kicker, punter as well. Brandon Kraft, next big offensive lineman coming out of Sacred Heart Griffin. Cooper Tamasia, offensive lineman out of Loyola Academy, another big offensive lineman out of Loyola Academy for the class of 2021. Alexander Pratt, Homer Flossmoor quarterback / athlete. They have another quarterback, Homer Flossmoor. I think it's the same year as he is, or a year younger. But Homer Flossmoor's got two good athletic quarterbacks that also can play wide receiver and defensive back and all that other stuff. But keep an eye out for him. Justin from Taft. I'm gonna not even do your last name. Athlete, wide receiver, DB. Definitely keep an eye out for him. Miles Jones, Brother Rice linebacker. This kid is the real deal. One of the best linebackers in the state of Illinois. With Sanborn of Lake Zurich, he's a kid that you want to keep an eye out for as well. Marius Conrad, wide receiver, Addison Trail, speedster, definitely kid you want to keep an eye out for. Pat Coogan, Marist, offensive lineman, very impressed with this kid, especially at the Nazareth game. DeAndre Harris, Montini running back, could be one of the best running backs in the state. Dino, the Greek Rifles brother, what more can be said, very fast. Again, good hands, soft hands, another kid to keep an eye out for. Tom Barnett, another top linebacker in the state of Illinois, out of Wiener-Warrenville South. And Keon Green, Bloom, plays two spots, athlete, out of Bloom High School. Keon Green for the class of 2021. All right, so let's go to the superstar freshmen that have had a great season. Going to go all the way down to this lovely thing. Okay, if I don't mess this up. Malik Jones, linebacker, Homer Flossmoor, had a good season, very young. Rashid Rochelle, starting quarterback for Springfield. Again, very impressed with him, young. We'll see what happens. Still very raw. Tyler Morse, wide receiver out of Nazareth Academy. The kid is an absolute stud. He's already got some offers. He's going to get more offers. He's the next big wide receiver out of the state of Illinois. Beyond Mays, of linebacker out of Aurora Christian. Keep an eye out for a kid. Again, still raw, but if he grows into his body like he's supposed to, he's going to be a hell of a linebacker for the state of Illinois. Nick Brown, quarterback out of Hampshire. Another big-name quarterback. Definitely a kid you want to keep an eye out for, 6'3", 6'4". Again, he's going to be a stud for Hampshire. He's going to be a stud in the state of Illinois, and he's going to be highly recruited. I have him as one of the top recruits in the Midwest coming out for the 2022 class. Caleb Brown, athlete, St. Rita, plays quarterback, can do whatever he wants to do. The kid's an absolute star. He'll break your ankles, simple as that. Caleb Brown, definitely a kid that you want to keep an eye out for, St. Rita. Caden Cobb, another big-name quarterback out of Fenwick you want to keep an eye out for, class of 2022. He's going to make a quick name for himself as well. Robert Emmons, athlete, tall, wide body, 6'4", 6'5", out of Hafwea. He's already got interest from 7 Big Ten teams. He's definitely a kid you want to keep an eye out for. He's going to get a lot of offers. You can put him into the ranks of the Carterville tight end. I forgot his name. Orion tight end Logan Lee. He's going to be that kid where everyone's going to be like, oh, where did this kid come from? And it's going to be this kid, Robert Emmons. Definitely a kid you want to keep an eye out for out of Hafawea. Sorry, don't want to mispronounce that. I probably did. St. Francis, Tyler Bishop. Another St. Francis kid that I have been talking about that I cannot be more impressed with. He is very impressive. He's going to be one of the top athletes for 2022. Dontrelle Jackson, quarterback out of Marist. Let me say this name again. Dontrelle Jackson, a quarterback out of Marist. This kid, right now, is the most impressive kid I have seen at the quarterback with just raw potential and ability in a long time. I like his speed. I love the way he commands the field and he gets respect from defenses. Dontrelle Jackson, quarterback out of Marist, and I like his arm. And for such a young quarterback, and from what I saw in the game film, he can play multiple spots on the field, but I really do like him at quarterback. I think he's got one of the better on-field IQs, especially coming from a freshman quarterback. Keep an eye out for his name, Dontrelle Jackson. Aaron Vaughn, athlete, Providence. He did it all. He made a name for himself. He's a kid that you want to keep out for. Denham Cook, athlete, St. Teresa. He can play it all. He's another St. Teresa kid that's going to make a name for himself. Jack Tremblay, Lincoln Way East. I see him as a wide receiver. The kid is fast. He is very, very fast, but he's also got great hands, and he runs crisp routes. I cannot wait to see him next year. I can't wait to see what he grows into. And Jalen Bird, athlete, East St. Louis. Really impressed with Bird. Again, what he grows into his sophomore, junior year, I think he can be a sort of a defensive back, but we'll see what happens. But again, he's another talented East St. Louis player. That looks absolutely great. But again, that is it. Make sure you fill out the Deep Dish Football Recruiting Questionnaire, I have your information. My email, again, is coachbigpetefp@gmail.com. And if you like my work, feel free to leave a tip or donation via PayPal or Patreon account, as the link is on the bottom. And again, make sure I have your information. And quick reminder, Deep Dish Football free. It's FREE, recruiting seminar. I'm going to have Matt Lemming, and we have 2 other speakers as well at the Westmont Library. You have to RSVP. Again, my email is coachbigpetefp@gmail.com. Thank you so much, and have a lovely day.